Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news Binh Phuoc radio, television stations, and newspaper. I'm Binh Phuoc with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc has 157 domestic investment projects during 2021-2023 period. Binh Phuoc prioritizes development of ethnic minority human resources. Vietnam promotes cooperation with the European Union and Switzerland. Bắc Giang province shipped 56 tons of fresh lychee to China by rail. Ladies and gentlemen, Binh Phuoc province has become a popular investment destination of many domestic and foreign investors. The province investment attraction policy is gradually shifting from quantity to quality, prioritizing projects with high added value, modern management, spillover effects, and close connection with the domestic economic sector.
In the 3 years of implementing a resolution from the 11th Provincial Party Congress, Binh Phuoc attracted 157 domestic investment projects with registered capital of nearly 29 trillion Vietnam dong. As of the end of June, the province is estimated to have 1,222 projects with registered capital of nearly 119 trillion Vietnam dong and 110 FDI projects with $1.2 billion. The province identifies attracting investment capital as a key solution to accelerating the industrialization process, making a mark in the local economic development, and realizing the goal of becoming a modern industrial province by 2030, an attractive destination and one of the driving forces of the Southeast region's development.
So many achievements has been seen in promoting the development of ethnic minority human resources. The number of ethnic minority civil servants in some agencies and units from the commune to provincial level failed to meet targets in the 2016 and 2022 period. The Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee has set forth many solutions to further boost effort in this regard.
Solutions include introducing specific policies to encourage ethnic minority civil servants and public employees to take part in training courses. The province will also implement policies to attract human resources and recruit ethnic minority graduates to work in state agencies and non-business units. It will rotate doctors at communal health stations to help ethnic minorities, the poor, and policy beneficiaries fully access high-quality medical services. In addition, the province will increase investment in schools and classes, giving priority to building new classrooms in mountainous and ethnic minority areas. The province will also coordinate with enterprises to organize vocational training, offer consultancy on vocational training, provide market information, hold employment sessions, and support job searches by ethnic minority people. It will also conduct research and develop a model of vocational training suitable for ethnic minorities.
Thanks to timely forecast and proactive prevention, Dong Xoai City minimized losses, supply and property from natural disaster in 2022. A conference on disaster prevention, search and rescue effort last year here.
The Dong Xoai City People's Committee and the Command for Natural Disaster Prevention and Control, Search and Rescue invested in equipment last year for prevention and response work and improved rescue skills to ensure people's safety and minimize the damage when natural disasters strike. The Commands for Natural Disaster Prevention and Control, Search and Rescue of the city, wards, and communes make forces and vehicles ready to promptly respond to unusual natural disasters. Attention was paid to the management of urban green areas to reduce accidents caused by falling trees. In 2022, Dong Xoai invested more than 6.2 billion Vietnam dong in dredging and clearing rat stream, which flows through the city. Water was quickly drained and flooding was averted despite heavy rainfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ hosted separate reception Ambassador Giorgio Albertini, head of the European Union delegation to Vietnam, and Ambassador of Switzerland to Vietnam, Thomas Gass.
At the meeting, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ said Vietnam attaches great importance to and wants to strengthen its relations with the EU, a leading important partner in the Southeast Asian nations' foreign policy. the top legislator stressed. For his part, Alibert pledged that he, in any position, will work harder to further consolidate and foster the EU-Vietnam relationship. Regarding the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement and the Just Energy Transition Partnership, he said the F2 is an important channel and the two sides should fully tap its benefits to boost the bilateral cooperation. Sharing Alibert's view, Phuoc said the EFTA has proven effective, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic and post-pandemic periods, and amid global supply chain disruptions. Vietnam will seriously fulfill commitments in the EFTA for the country's rapid, sustainable development, the top legislator affirmed. Phuoc suggested the European Commission soon remove its yellow card warning on Vietnamese seafood basing on positive assessments of the country's practical efforts in the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Receiving Ambassador of Switzerland to Vietnam Thomas Gass, National Assembly Chairman Vuong Dinh Huê, highly valued the upcoming visit to Vietnam by the President of the Swiss National Council, to mark the 52nd founding anniversary of the bilateral diplomatic ties. Switzerland is always an important, reliable partner of Vietnam, Huê said. He expressed his hope that the two sides will seek solutions to raise their bilateral trade and investment in the context that the two economies are reciprocal and investments by Swiss enterprises in Vietnam remain modest. For his part, Gass noted his belief that the visit by the President of the Swiss National Council will be a success, helping push ahead with the FTA between Vietnam and the European Free Trade Association.
National flight carrier Vietnam Airlines on June the 15th officially launched a direct route between Hanoi and Melbourne of Australia, with 2 round-trip flights per week on Thursday and Sunday.
The first flight departed from Hanoi in the early morning and arrived in Melbourne after 9 hours. The plane then returned from the second biggest city of Australia on the same day. The opening of the direct air route is a significant event in 2023, when the two countries are celebrating the 50th founding anniversary of diplomatic ties. With the new route opening, Vietnam Airlines is operating the largest number of direct air routes, with the highest frequency between Vietnam and Australia 4 routes, with 18 flights per week connecting Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City with Sydney and Melbourne. Last year, Australia ranked 8th among the sources of international air passengers of Vietnam. The country is now at the 4th place among the most important markets of Vietnam Airlines. The carrier is considering the opening of more routes to Perth of West Australia State, and the Northern Territory's Darwin, and a route from Ho Chi Minh City to Queensland State's Brisbane.
The northern province of Bắc Giang organized a ceremony on June the 15th to mark the first shipments of 56 tons of lục ngạn fresh lychee to China from Gap Railway Station.
If rail transport proves effective, it will create favorable conditions for the export of goods from Bắc Giang and other provinces in northern Vietnam in general by saving time and cost. More importantly, it will help reduce pressure on transportation and export activities for border gates. The international railway system will connect with most major seaports in the region, China and countries in Southeast, Central, South and West Asia, and the Middle East in the future, thus facilitating the access of lục ngạn lychees to the markets in China and other countries. Lục ngạn lychees have been exported to nearly 40 countries and territories around the world. Lục ngạn district boasts favorable climate and soil conditions for the cultivation of various fruits. Currently, it is home to some 16,000 hectares of teal lychee plantations.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the news today. Thanks for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.